Hello Pisces, this is weekly spread for you, week October 19th through October 25th. Yes, this week I'm doing it short, very short, advice and anti-advice on Law of Attraction Tarot deck, advice and anti-advice, and on romantic deck, in love and relationships, advice and anti-advice. What advice do you have in work, business, and things, what we do for living area? Eight of Swords here as advice. And anti-advice, the Hierophant. But you see the picture. It's judge here in the court with this hammer, like telling, announcing the verdict. So I will see it as a couple. What I see in those cards, that this week, it doesn't have to be all 7 days, but at some point you will have to, because it's in advice, to accept some kind of limitation. Probably it's not very pleasant, and it maybe it will bring you a feeling that you are like a prisoner. You can't move, not forward, not backward, can't do nothing. You're helpless. But this is in advice. It's better to accept it. And also for me, advice to be careful. Move very carefully. You see that this girl staying on the street, crying under the rain. And why I think about being careful, because if now, with these tears in her eyes, and this rain, the weather is awful, if she will just run somewhere, she might come under the car that is driving on the street. So, or fall down somewhere, because she can't see clearly, actually, because of her tears. I'm just telling about picture. Because of some negative thoughts, because of some, I don't know, difficulties, you might be in situation where it could be like more safe for you to stay in this a little bit uncomfortable zone. Do what you have to do. Do it slowly, do it carefully. Don't jump into something. And anti-advice, the Hierophant, but with this picture, anti-advice, we see the judge. So probably cards trying to tell you that like it's not a good thing to go to court, for example, to make some final decision like this verdict. Because when it was told out loud, the verdict in the court, of course we can appeal to some higher court and all this stuff, but it was pronounced. We have the paper, the decision of this court. We have this verdict. So it's not very good week to make some final, like I said, it will be like this. Probably some circumstances will change later on and you will regret about it. Or it might cause you some trouble if you will make this final decision. And what do I think also, what I see here in those two cards? Court of law. There is always people. I mean, like, it's not only a judge and you, of course not. It's a judge, those person who like who is guilty, a lawyer, prosecutor, I don't know, maybe police, also people in this court. So there is a lot of people, and it's staying in anti-advice. Here she's stay and crying alone. So because he is not with himself with this hammer, of course, there is a lot of people in the court, we just don't see them on the picture. But we know how it happening in the life, in the real life. There is always people in the court. So probably you don't have to put it in public as well. You have to like keep it for yourself. Maybe some, I don't know, secrets, maybe some information, maybe your emotions, you're like when we complaining about, because what we're doing in the court, we're complaining about something and we're asking for some fairness in our address. And here she is not complaining, she just have it for herself, all these tears, thoughts, this pain what she has in her inside herself. So I think it's more like keep something for yourself, be careful, accept some limitations instead of going probably even in the court, instead of doing something in public, and instead of making some final decisions. So I see it like this. In romantic tarot deck, advice in love relationships is 7 of Cups. We see them masquerade here. And in anti-advice, the Star. Also, it's because it's general, it can be few things. 7 of Cups as a what I began to speak Russian, sorry. I will name I will say few versions that it might be. First thing what it can be, leave things as they are. If you have normal relationships, leave things as they are. Don't make any far away going plans, this week at least. Another thing that it can be, try to find out what do you want, what's your real, what do you want from the relationships, or if you're dating few people, who you want to be with, who is the real one. I mean, maybe one person is with you just because you are rich, another one with you because he just want to get you in the bed, and another one maybe this is the one. So you have to find out this week who is the one, instead of continue this mess and saying every day like I'll do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next month. It's an anti-advice. Sometimes we like putting things in the like I'll do it later on. We don't want to do it. We continue to later on, tomorrow, Monday, next week, next year, and all this stuff. So I see it, and also because a little bit, you see, both of them cards of wishes. 7 of Cups and the Star, but one is in advice, another is in anti-advice. Here we have our like wishes in daily routine. I mean, real small wishes, and a lot of them. Some emotional confusion, and we have to find out what do we want. And this is, it's like big dreams, big plans, far away going something. And sometimes, unfortunately, Star in anti-advice means empty plans. There is nothing, there is no ground, there is no basement under those dreams. It's just big dreams. So it's this week probably you'll have to just be here, don't go so far away as where the stars are. Dear Pisces, you are dreamers. Yes, you are always going somewhere deep, far away, very deep under the water. Instead of this, you have to be like more a little bit here in the present. So I'm wishing you a great week, good luck, and hope to see you soon.